I'm B. Preeti Meena, Assistant Professor, School of Social Work, Kumurguru College of Liberal Arts and Science, Coimbatore, Tamil Nadu. Let us briefly look at the previous units for social development, which was on basic components of development, understanding what is social development, what is economic development, followed by empowering marginalized groups. And today we are going to dive into the concept of corporate social responsibility, or it's also called CSR, the last unit of social development course. As you all know, this field that has grown significantly over the past few decades as companies have realized the importance of not just generating profits but also giving back to society, ensuring ethical practices and safeguarding the environment. CSR is essentially a company's commitment to managing its social and environmental impacts in a responsible way, which can lead to long-term sustainability and positive change. CSR represents a company's commitment to manage its social and environmental impacts responsibly. Companies engaged in CSR go beyond profitability, prioritizing ethical conduct, sustainability, and positive community impact. CSR is crucial for building trust, enhancing brand reputation, and fostering long-term success in today's business landscape. To state an example, company called Patagonia, this outdoor apparel brand is well known for its strong CSR commitments, particularly in environmental sustainability. This company advocates for reducing consumption, offers repair services, and donates a portion of profits to environmental causes, showcasing CSR as an integral part of its brand identity. There are four main principles that guide CSR practices that play a crucial role in shaping ethical and sustainable strategies for companies. The first one is being transparent, that is transparency. This involves open and honest communication about the company's social and environmental impacts, creating a culture where stakeholders are kept informed. To state an example, Unilever provides clear, detailed reports on its environmental and social impact through the Unilever Sustainable Living Plan, showing accountability in areas like reducing plastic waste and promoting sustainable sourcing. Thus, transparency provides companies to openly communicate their social and environmental impacts. The second one is accountability. Taking responsibility for actions and their consequences is essential for building trust with customers, investors, and the public. Microsoft actively tracks and publishes its progress on reducing carbon emissions and promoting diversity in its workforce. It has ambitious goals to become carbon negative by 2030 and is transparent about its steps and setbacks. This principle ensures companies take responsibility for their action and their consequences. The third one is stakeholder engagement. It's also critical to involve stakeholders in decision-making processes to ensure that the interests of all the affected parties are considered. Coca-Cola engages stakeholders through programs like the 5 by 20 initiative aiming to empower 5 million women entrepreneurs by 2020, promoting economic opportunities within local communities. This principle involves actively including stakeholders in decisions, fostering trust and collaboration. Lastly, respect for human rights. Upholding human rights across all operations and the supply chain helps create a fair and just work environment. Apple has made strides in ensuring human rights are respected across its supply chain, including implementing strict labor policies and collaborating with third parties to audit suppliers. Thus, this emphasizes upholding human rights throughout the company's supply chain, contributing to ethical practices. These principles are the foundation on which companies can build a positive reputation and align their strategies with broader societal values. CSR encompasses several areas that enable companies to make a positive impact. CSR can be categorized into three major areas: environmental, social, and economic responsibility. Under environmental sustainability, this area emphasizes reducing a company's environmental impact through responsible resource management, reducing pollution, and promoting sustainable practices. Tesla focuses on creating electric vehicles, which most of us use, and sustainable energy solutions to reduce dependency on fossil fuels, directly tackling environmental concerns. Environmental sustainability focuses on reducing environmental footprints through responsible resource management and pollution. Social responsibility here, companies focus on ethical labor practices, supporting community initiatives, and addressing social issues like education, healthcare, and human rights. Ben and Jerry's engages in social issues like racial justice, LGBTQ plus rights, and climate activism, actively using its brand platform to promote positive societal change. Social responsibility includes ethical labor practices, community support, and addressing social issues. Economic responsibility, while generating profit, is crucial. Economic responsibility involves doing so through ethical means, such as fair wages and local sourcing, which contribute to the economic development of communities. Starbucks promotes responsible business practices by investing in fair trade, supporting local farmers, and offering fair wages, all of which contribute to economic stability in its communities. Economic responsibility aims at contributing to economic growth through sustainable and responsible business practices. Together, these areas define CSR's holistic approach to sustainable growth. These three pillars allow companies to create a comprehensive CSR strategy that addresses both internal operations and external impacts on society. A well-defined CSR policy provides a structured framework for implementing CSR. To implement CSR effectively, it's essential for a company to have a well-defined CSR policy that provides a structured framework guiding CSR activities. Here's how a CSR policy is typically developed. The first one is need assessment. The first step, need assessment, where key social and environmental issues relevant to the company are being identified. This is where a company identifies key social and environmental issues relevant to its operations. Nestle conducts regular needs assessment to ensure that its CSR policies are aligned with community needs, such as focusing on water management and sustainable agriculture in regions where it operates. The second one is goal setting. Companies establishes measurable objectives through goal setting. Clear, measurable objectives are established. For example, a company might set a target to reduce carbon emissions by a specific percentage within a certain time frame. Nike sets measurable CSR goals like reducing carbon emissions by 30% across its global supply chain by 2030, which is publicly tracked to ensure accountability. The third one is implementation. This involves turning the policy into action through specific initiatives. This involves putting the policy into action with specific programs and activities tailored to meet the CSR goals. Walmart has implemented energy saving programs, including using renewable energy sources across its stores and distribution centers, showing CSR in action. Monitoring and evaluation. This helps track progress, assess impact, and refine the CSR strategy over time, ensuring that CSR efforts remain effective and impactful. Progress is tracked and impact assessments are conducted to see if the objectives are being met. Adjustments are made based on the findings. L'Oreal publishes annual sustainability reports tracking its progress towards specific environmental and social impact goals and adjusting its strategies based on data. Following this structured approach ensures that CSR efforts are both meaningful and measurable. In CSR, it's important to follow established norms and standards to maintain consistency and credibility. Some of the most recognized standards include GRI standards, which stands for the Global Reporting Initiative provides a comprehensive framework for companies to report on economic, environmental, and social impacts. PepsiCo follows GRI standards in its sustainability reports, providing a comprehensive look at its economic, environmental, and social impacts. The second one is ISO 26000. This international standard provides guidance on social responsibility, helping organizations to operate in a socially responsible way. Sony aligns its CSR practices with ISO standards to ensure global consistency in its approach to social responsibility. Then, UN Global Compact. This is a voluntary initiative where companies commit to 10 principles related to human rights, labor, the environment, and anti corruption. IKEA has signed the UN Global Compact committing to principles related to human rights, labor, environment, and anti corruption and annually reports on its progress. The Global Reporting Initiative (GRI) offers a comprehensive framework for reporting on economic, environmental, and social impacts. ISO standards is an international standard offering guidance on social responsibility. The UN Global Compact is a voluntary initiative where companies commit to principles related to human rights, labor, environment, and anti-corruption. Adhering to these standards helps companies align with global CSR expectations. Adhering to these standards not only enhances a company's reputation but also ensures accountability and transparency in its CSR activities. CSR activities can significantly contribute to social development by addressing fundamental needs within their communities. These include education. Many companies support education programs to improve literacy rates and skill development. Intel, for instance, has made significant investments in educational programs such as providing digital skills training for teachers and students globally. The second one is health. Some provide healthcare services or sponsor programs promoting healthy lifestyles. For example, a company engages in CSR through programs that provide essential medicines to underserved populations and partnership to address global health challenges. The third one is housing. Companies may fund affordable housing projects to improve living conditions. Habitat for Humanity, which is an international organization, partners with companies like Whirlpool to improve affordable housing access, showing CSR in action through corporate partnership. Lastly, environment. Efforts to protect natural resources and promote sustainable practices fall under this category. Google has invested heavily in renewable energy projects and is committed to running its data centers on 100% renewable energy, focusing on reducing environmental impact. CSR initiatives can significantly contribute to social development. In education, CSR programs may support literacy, skill development, or even training opportunities. Under health, initiatives can provide healthcare services and promote healthy lifestyles. Under housing, projects often involve building affordable homes or improving living conditions. Finally, environmental initiatives may focus on protecting natural resources and promoting sustainability. Through these activities, companies make tangible contributions to community welfare and development. By engaging in these types of CSR activities, companies not only benefit society but also build stronger connections within the communities they operate in. For CSR initiatives to succeed, companies must ensure that their teams possess specific skills such as strategic thinking. This involves aligning CSR initiatives with broader business goals to create an impact that's both meaningful and sustainable. General Electric (GE) integrates CSR into its core strategy by aligning its business model with environmental and societal goals, such as investing in clean energy technology. Communication skill. Clear communication is essential for conveying CSR values and initiatives to stakeholders, helping to build trust and awareness. Johnson & Johnson excels in communicating its CSR values through consistent updates and campaigns that focus on health, sustainability, and social impact. Relationship building skill. Engaging stakeholders effectively requires strong relationship building skills to foster partnership. IBM has cultivated strong partnership with local communities through its CSR initiatives, particularly with its corporate service corps program which deploys employees to support community development worldwide. Problem-solving skill. Since CSR often involves addressing complex social and environmental challenges, a strong ability to identify and solve problems is crucial. Toyota addresses environmental challenges by developing hybrid and electric vehicles, a proactive approach to reducing greenhouse gas emissions. Thus, to implement effective CSR, specific skills are essential. As we discussed earlier, skills such as strategic thinking allows for aligning CSR initiatives with business goals. Communication is critical for conveying CSR values and initiatives to stakeholders. Relationship building fosters strong partnership and stakeholder engagement. Problem solving helps address social and environmental challenges with innovative solutions. These skills enable companies to navigate CSR complexities and create meaningful impact. These skills enable companies to implement CSR initiatives in a way that benefits all parties that are involved in it. CSR often comes with challenges. As illustrated by Tata Iron and Steel Company, environment pollution is a major concern, especially managing air and water pollution from steel production. Community displacement issues arise from land acquisition, impacting local communities. Lastly, employee safety is critical in ensuring safe working conditions and addressing worker health. Balancing economic growth with CSR requires careful consideration of these challenges to promote responsible practices. An example of these challenges companies can face in CSR can be seen with Tata Iron and Steel Company. Tata Steel is an excellent example of a company navigating CSR challenges such as balancing economic growth and reducing its environmental footprint. Tata has faced issues related to air and water pollution, community displacement, and employee safety, but continues to implement initiatives to mitigate these impacts and improve working conditions of the community and their employees. Tata's commitment to CSR amid these challenges highlights the complexity of integrating social responsibility in resource intensive industries. Here are some of the obstacles they may have encountered. To state again, environmental pollution, the steel production process generates significant pollution which requires careful management to minimize harm to the environment. In terms of community displacement, acquiring land for industrial operations often impacts local communities, leading to displacement. Addressing these issues is essential to maintain positive community relations. The third one is employee safety. Ensuring safe working conditions is a major challenge, especially in high-risk industries. In conclusion, CSR is not just a set of practices but a fundamental approach to conducting business responsibly. Companies like Patagonia, Unilever, and Tata Steel exemplify how impactful CSR can be when integrated thoughtfully into business models. By adhering to principles like transparency, accountability, and stakeholder engagement, and by actively addressing social, environmental, economic responsibilities, businesses can contribute to a more sustainable and equitable world. CSR is an ongoing journey, and as we have seen through various examples, it requires commitment, adaptability, and a forward-looking vision. Thank you for your attention, and I hope this discussion was provided you with insights into how CSR can drive meaningful change in both corporate and community context. Corporate social responsibility is about creating positive social and environmental impacts while conducting business. By adhering to core principles like transparency, accountability, and respect for human rights, companies can implement CSR effectively. CSR activities across areas like environment, social welfare, and economic growth contribute to sustainable development. Although CSR poses challenges, it also presents opportunities to build trust, enhance brand reputation, and make a lasting difference. Thank you for your attention. I would encourage to refer online textbooks to get more insights about CSR. To state some of the textbooks, first textbook is by Goel, and Kumar in the year 2004 called Administration and Management of NGOs. The second textbook is Harish Kumar 2004 Social Work Volume 2 and 3. And the third book again is by Harish Kumar 2004 Social Work Issues of Civic Society Volume 1. I have also left some online courses and textbooks for your reference. Thank you so much.